It's a brand new day, and welcome to thejournalistdj.com. And yeah, today our guest is a deep house DJ. His name is Karabo, and he has just been chosen by uh, Isgubhu, which is a content hub for Apple Music. It's their magazine, and he is Isgubhu's cover star. So I just thought I should chat to the man and get to understand Karabo's story. His new album called Euphoria is doing well. He's loved by the deep house community. So yeah, you know how we do here on the journalistdj.com. We talk to people and producers and artists in the dance culture community who are doing, dope stuff. So I'm looking forward to chatting to Karabo and just getting to know him better. So yeah, without further ado, let's get the show on the road. Hey, what's up? What's up, Vega? I hope you're good, brother. I hope you're good, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. So yeah, today I'm chatting to Karabo, like I said. It's gonna be a great one, and it's not every day that we talk to deep house DJs. Yo, bro.
Yo, how you doing?
Hey, man. I'm alright. I'm alright. How are you?
Ah, I'm alright, man.
Don't sound, negative, Chief. You must be great. You must be great. You're doing well. You're doing amazing stuff.
Nah, I'm trying my best.
Yeah, and your best is amazing, bro. First of all, congratulations for being chosen by,
Yeah,
Apple Music to be their star on Isgubhu. How does that feel?
yeah. Nah, thanks a lot. Yeah, I see this thing was like filters and stuff. Yeah, nice, yeah. No, thanks a
Yeah.
lot, my G. You see, with that, I never. Okay, I did think, maybe like I should work a bit harder to reach, certain levels, and that's one level I never thought of, being on the cover of app, like an Apple playlist, and seeing yourself every day on that playlist. I'm like, oh, that's me. Whenever I open my music player, it's really amazing. So um, it's one of the greatest achievements. You know,
Mm,
yeah,
mm, mm. Look, it's amazing, and obviously, when you're on that platform, you get to grow as an artist, and a lot more
yeah.
people get to see your brand and listen to the music. But before we even get to that, man, for those that might not know, who is Karabo and what is he all about?
Karabo. So I go by the name of Karabo Moloi.
Mhm.
That's my full name and surname. And then I'm from the East End township in Duduza. Um, born and raised in the East End, and yeah, I've been a lover of music for a very long time, especially house music. At a very young age, because I got exposed to it through my brother. He used to DJ, but those old school DJs used to like
Yeah.
mix it up with cassettes and stuff. And
Mm.
I'd just be bumping to some of his music and just enjoying. And I got captured ever since. And throughout the years, that's when I learned how to DJ, and then from there, I started making beats. Just playing around. After like I got a hookup from a friend of mine, and then I just went on with it. This whole music thing ever since till now. And
Mm.
it's been a very eventful journey. There's ups and downs. We could talk about it forever. I can lay everything down for you, but it was a very bumpy journey, but very eventful as well. But yeah, it was worth it.
I mean, that's why we're here. We're here to talk about your journey. But before
Yeah,
we even get to like, the ups and downs, you mentioned something like, which I think is interesting, being from the East of Joburg, it's a very hip hop driven community. in my knowledge, you know, as someone
Yeah,
that
yeah,
observes, because you guys from the East, you always drop like, especially lyrical conscious rap, and you being a DJ and a producer, but so you're also deep, you know. So what is it about the East Rand that makes you guys always dive deep into your art?
my man. The East Rand is just filled with talent. Um, some of it call it the Beast Rand, and you can find everyone doing their own thing, and they're very good at it. It may be music, maybe art, because um, I for one would consider myself a creative because I also do art.
Mm,
Very good, yeah, very good, and
mm,
not like elementary kind of vibes. Ngiyamontsha motho, pencil, sharp. So
mm,
um, I would say, yeah, I am part of that lot where from the East End it's just filled with talent, and whether it's the whole industry on hip hop, if ever you're into the music side of things, I know about the hip hop side of it, but there's a whole lot of other musicians, and not just focusing on hip hop. Others are doing like your Afro souls, your Afro
mm.
beats, and your R&B, and man, it's a wide range. It's a wide range. So I am just part of that whole pack, from the East End, and very grateful. I've received so much support, and yeah, I'm loving it.
Yeah, and you know, as you just mentioned that you know you're an artist, you can also you know you're very good with art and all that. You're a graphics designer, right? Is
Yeah,
that something that you do full time?
yeah. So by profession, I'm a graphic designer and art director for a design agency, and yeah, it's something I've always loved. But what I wanted to do initially was to be an automotive designer, basically drawing cars, designing cars and whatever
Mm,
that's car related. I used to do a whole lot of that, and then I hopped into architecture. I just like the whole thing as well. But yeah, I just find out that it wasn't for me. And then I found more information. All of this, I had to do some research before I,
mm,
start. That was high school, and then that's when I found out about graphic design. So from graphic design, I took it from there, and I was interested, and then I was in. So I got done with that varsity immediately after like getting done varsity, like a month, 2 months later, I got a job,
mm,
full job, fully employed, and I was in. So graphic design is the main thing. That's my like bread and butter,
mm.
and from there it's the music, the production, and the DJing and whatever. But yeah,
And it's dope, you know, because you're still a creative, you know, you still do creative work that you
yeah.
love, and it's crazy because now your the music that you do after is also successful. And my question would then now be like, how do you balance the two? Because I can assume, you know, it's a demanding job to, I mean, you just released a project, which we'll speak about in a second, but
Yeah.
to also manage that and also have like a full-time job, how do you manage those two and gigs on top of that?
So I've always told myself that no matter what, my work comes first, my design work comes first, and it's always been that way. So I make sure that whatever I have to do in my design mode, I sort that out and get it out of the way. As soon as I get some time, that's when I work on the music, and then um, the music was mainly something I would do just on weekends, entirely just on weekends. And during the week, because I tried doing the whole cross-nighting and trying to do music. So me, I can't.
Yeah.
Me, I love my sleep. Even my design work, it's the same thing. I design, I work hard up until I feel like, okay, now I'm tired. And then I sleep. So during the week, it's just me and my design work. And then weekend, when I wake up, that's where, and that's how most of my music is crafted. On the weekend, I wake up, set up, I'm on, and start crafting some beats, stuff crafting and finding some sounds, playing whatever I can do to sort of hook up a track. And hopefully I can actually finish it or, maybe save it for another time. But it's just that way. Like I mentioned earlier on, like it's design and then it's music. So I managed to sort of like prioritize those two and especially my design, but it's laid out in the sense that I make sure my main career, my main talent is what I start with, and then the rest follows.
Yeah. And it's working for you because obviously, it's well balanced and you can do it. And
Yeah.
but now let's get into the music. They say you just dropped a 12-track album called Euphoria, and it's been getting a lot of positive response. Tell me
Yeah.
behind, the musical journey behind that, the inspiration behind the project.
So Euphoria basically, how I started with it was I wanted to work on an album that would have some sort of timeless feel to it, and at the same time invoke a certain feeling whenever you listen to a certain track or, the entire album. And I didn't want it to be just, you just listen to an album. It's just like house beats and that's it. You don't feel anything. You don't, like I didn't want that. So um a few of the projects that sort of inspired the whole thing was the projects from 2005, 6, 7, 8 that were released under Soul Candy, the Electro Candy, Soul Candy compilations, and all the other artists. Because it just so happens that whenever a DJ plays tracks from that era, that time, there's always, that feeling. Like even now, you get to a club, you play a very nice set, but maybe try and like put in, which is something I do. Try and just play a track from like back then. You'd see people's faces just change, and some even just feel like crying, like damn, here's this song. Maybe I used to listen to it when I was in high school, or maybe it reminds me of blah blah blah, whatever, from back in the time. So that nostalgic feeling, I wanted to sort of have that, and I made sure each and every track holds a certain emotion to it. And I mean, like from track 1 on the album, it's a very laid back. Okay, someone said it sounds so sad, but it wasn't, because it's just simple dedication to my daughter. That's why I could hear some of the vocals from her on the song. And from there, it's just like a flow into a different feel now on track 2. Same along with track 3, and you flow down that way. And I would say I tried, but most people, whenever I sound that way, they're like, "Stop being all modest, dude. You accomplished the mission the way you wanted it. It's exactly that. The album super. You can't skip a track. That's another thing that I wanted.
Mm.
You know, for everyone to listen to all of the tracks, and even though you may have a favorite, but you know, at least having that feedback that no, dude, the entire album is amazing, and we're loving it. That's all I wanted, and I got that. I mean, I even got that from the legendary DJs out there, you know.
Mm.
And yeah, that blew my mind, you know, seeing the likes of Kerry Chandler, you know, loving the album. Damn it. Okay, I think
Yeah.
I need to get bodyguards now. Flip. And from there,
Yeah.
I jam, you know, loving it as well. Man, there's a whole lot. If we could just run through the whole feedback I've been getting, yeah, I'm blown away, and I appreciate, you know, everyone. It's not just about me just celebrating the well-known or the celebrity or the legendary DJs. I mean, everyone who's giving me feedback on the album, super grateful for it, and I love the fact that they love it, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, that's amazing, to get shout outs from, the legends in the game. There's a comment here from Mabuti Masita. He says, how did you manage to work with international artists?
Oh, okay. So, one of them being Jus Tadi. Jus Tadi is from, I think, originally from Austria, and I had him. I used to follow his music. I love his music, and I added him on Facebook a while ago, a while back. So from there, I was like, you know what? Let me just do this. I went in my inbox, sent him a text, you know, just to get to know him, and then I told him right away, my bro, love your music. Can we work on something together? I'd love to have something with you, you know.
Mm.
And he agreed. And yo, we created a very bumpy, deep house tune, you know. And another one was Simbad. Simbad is also originally from the UK, but I think he's also staying in Cape Town.
Mm.
Okay, we met in 2019 because I was at a gig where I was booked for the We House Sundays Festival in 2019.
Mm.
And on that event, I was with Intro Beat because we had
Mm.
booked Intro Beat for one of our events. And then we had to
Oh.
tour all the way to KZN. And from KZN, we went to Cape Town. That's when we played at the We House Festival. And then
Mm.
on that festival, Jimster was there as well, you know, Julian
Mm.
Gomez, Benita Vinci, DJ Topes, and it was amazing. So, me, my manager, and the intro, we went to Cape Town, and he mentioned that, yo, Simbad is in town and he would like to join us. I'm like, ah, awesome. Then he can use
Dope.
one of my complimentary tickets. And then I met with Simbad. And it's just me in the backstage, you know, chilling with people I used to look up to. And it was hectic. It was crazy, especially with James Flip. Man, I was like, yes, now
Mm.
this is it. I've made it to a certain level in this whole music thing. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, yeah. Man, I
Yeah,
can.
it was just, you know, contacting a few of them and then just laying it out, you know, on their inboxes. Some of them sending them an email. Okay, some didn't work out because they were fully booked, you know, on their production schedules and stuff. So I managed to just get, you know, that few that I can work with. And yeah,
Mm.
Intro Beat, very good friend of ours. And Jus Tadi, same. Very cool guy, very cool guy. I feel like if ever I had some proper cash, I would actually just book him as well for
Mm.
some event, you know. And Simbad, you know, legendary as well. He's been in the game. He's good. I can just
Mm.
organize anything,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, thanks for sharing that, bro. It's always dope when, you get to work with people that you admire. But
yeah.
you also just mentioned that do you host events as well?
Yes, it's a kind of situation, when I do, but I don't want to be like, all in on it. Um, I'm part of a group. It's like just like brothers, from Zagani. Um, the whole organization is called 738 Night, and yeah, that's where we used to hook up all of our events. And before that, I used to hook. Okay, not I, but all of the stuff that I've worked on. It was like joint ventures, with my friends and whatsoever. And
Mm.
I would say we managed to hook up some good events. So um, hence why I'm saying it's something I do. Yeah, I try, but yeah, it's not. I'm not like a full time, full in,
Mm.
kind of situation. Yeah, but I do hook up events as well.
It's because it's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work.
A lot of
Nev,
work,
yeah,
and this
money.
money is always the issue. And um, yeah, it's full of stress,
Mm.
man. It's nice to get an event. It's nice seeing it, boom out and people responding to it, people coming and having fun and enjoying. But the stress behind hooking all of those things up, it's a lot.
Mm. It is. It is. It
Yeah.
is a lot. Nev Map as a comedy just says, please check out my profile. I covered jungle, so look out for Nev and Map. Yeah, and
Yeah.
and, there's another good question here from who? Wait, hang on. Oh yeah, from Lwando Matlakata. He says, any music videos in the pipeline for the project?
Yeah, I already have a single. And there's a good friend of mine from Cape Town by the name of Looney D. He hooked up like a compilation with some of the other artists, including myself, and that got hooked up. So I have a single on his album. I'm just not sure when that is coming out, but very soon. I saw him just pushing some promo on it. And then I have a final project for the year, which is an EP releasing under a label from the UK, known as Music Matters. That's where I have my last project for the year. It's a 3-track EP. I featured a friend of mine, Black Chinese, on it, and yeah, so that's one project coming up, or two projects coming up this year, and from there, yeah, I'm done. Those are all done. They're just waiting for release. I'm not working on music. Just taking a break a bit
Wow.
for the
Damn.
day.
I mean, but I mean, it's a lot of work for a year, though. So that's fair enough. So I guess answering Mainzi's question is asking when is the piano album coming out? Mainzi Excel. Shout out to Mainzi, bro.
Ha, ha. Hooking up a piano. Listen, I can hook up piano anytime. It's just, yeah, nah, I think I'm fine where I am, in the deep space. Man, I
Mm.
love piano. I vibe to it, but yeah, it has its people. I'm
Mm.
here, they're there, and we just, enjoying the
Mm.
music. Simple as that, yeah.
Yeah. I bet you must get that a lot. Hey, when is the piano album? What do you do when you're playing yourself and then
I,
someone comes to you and they're like, Copa piano, does that ever happen to you?
while I'm playing, yes, I always point to like the next DJ. It's like, oh, my piano, Kalani, hey, piano. And then I'm like, no, the next DJ is that guy. He's gonna be the one playing on my piano. Even though he's a deep house DJ, I was like, that guy. So that they can bother him and not me. So I always do that, and
Yeah,
it's it,
wow.
it happens a lot. It happens a lot. But man, what can we say? People love piano, so if ever they want piano, you gotta give it to them. Just not from me. That's the thing. They'll get it from the next DJ.
Yeah. No, I hear you, man. So tell me, about your relationship, with Stay True Sounds. Kid Funk is someone that supports, and is pushing your music. How did
Yeah.
that relationship come about?
Yo, Kid Funk, same line, of the guys I used to look up to. Um how did I meet Kid Funk? Oh yeah, I remember I sent him some of my music 20 I think 2017. Yeah, somewhere
Mm.
there. 2017, and he digged one of my releases, that being Lightweight. So that was the first track I released with Kid Funk.
Mm.
And yeah, ever since, I've been working with him, and throughout that journey, that's when we actually, met personally, and very cool guy, very tall guy as well. And yeah, he's a very, very, very cool guy. Yeah, you never get bored chilling with Kid Funk.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, man. Someone asked here, is asking if Puma is dressing you. I guess that's an endorsement question.
Not really. It's something I'm trying to work on. I just love Puma. That's it. Because um, I used to be a Nike person, but throughout the time I'm like, nah, man. Puma's been working on some nice stuff, and ever since, I think since 2015, 14, somewhere there, that's when I changed and started, just looking into Puma stuff. And like even today, I just bought some Puma sneakers, and yeah, man, I love those brands. So I'm working on that. Hopefully something can come up out of it. It'd be awesome to just get like an endorsement from Puma and just get whatever I want from them. Oh, it'd be amazing. But yeah, that's coming. That's coming soon.
Yo, Puma, if you guys are watching this, someone I know someone from Puma will see this. Look out, look
Please,
out. We've got
anyone
an
who knows
ambassador right
someone who
here.
knows someone, hook a brother up so that I can rock up at my gigs and just Puma only.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, man. Yeah, bro. You already mentioned that there's an EP coming towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
So yeah, lastly, I just want to know, like, what else can people look out from Karabo?
Um, a music video.
Mm-hmm.
I won't say which song, but that's as far as I can reveal for now.
Mm.
Um, and it's gonna be very exciting. It's gonna be a very awesome project. Um, yeah, I think I can't reveal any more, on the project. I just want it to be like a surprise, like boom, guys, here's something. This is as much as I worked on my first album. This is my first music video as well, and hope you enjoy it. You know,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
it's that's the music video. It's the upcoming project, and yeah, a couple of tours. So we're still hooking up and negotiating, to hook up a few gigs around Gauteng, and then we're gonna go into the Free State. Something coming up in the Eastern Cape as well.
mm,
And yeah, I'm just gonna work hard to get into KZN and Cape Town and the Northern Cape and the North. Man, I just want to go everywhere, and just
mm.
serve music. blaze the album, press on the accelerator, get it pumping.
Wow, man. Thank you so much for your time, bro. I think the last question was like, when are you coming to Bloemfontein? But yeah, I think you just touched on that. Are you gonna go to Bloemfontein specifically when you go to the Free State?
Precisely.
Do you have dates yet?
No, not confirmed ones yet. But Bloemfontein is part of the list that we're busy working on, just sorting out logistics and whatsoever. As soon as that is confirmed, it's on. I'm going to update everywhere on my socials and, yeah, get the ball rolling.
Okay, all right, cool. I know I said the last question, but it's the last one because I don't want to leave Matthew out. Shout out to Matthew Wilson, bro. Thank you so much for tuning in, man. He wants to know, do you plan on, doing a feature with Dawson anytime soon?
Don't make me reveal stuff, my man. Hey. Okay. Something is coming up there as well. I can't say anything further, but there's a whole lot. There's a whole lot of them, man. Like I've set out like a nice schedule, like after these projects, I'm just gonna chill a bit, but from there on, we pick it up again with a couple of super talented artists out there, and he's one of them.
Okay. Look, I'm just glad I have an exclusive. So shout out. I have an exclusive, Karabo and Dawson. There's a collab coming out soon. You heard it here first. Aware. Yeah, man. Look, bro, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it, and good luck with the album. I hope it does more streams, it gets more downloads, and it reaches more people. And I'm looking forward to the next project, that you'll be doing before the end of the year, ne?
No, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for having me on your show, man. Means a lot. I appreciate it. And everyone, more projects coming. Hope everyone loves it. I hope they enjoy it. Continue to blaze the album. Continue to share, the album with your friends and family. And just enjoy the music. Pump the music. Have fun.
All right. And sharp.
All right. Thanks a lot, my G.